Hello everyone, my name is Paul Dashner. I am a technical marketing engineer for our Infinite Video platform. And what I'd like to show you today is some examples of existing Infinite Video for OTT customers and clients across multiple devices. And then finally end up with a demonstration of what we like to call our premium UX, which extends your content and your metadata in a little bit more rich experience. So the way I'd like to demonstrate this is show you two different customers, Sky News and CBS News, but a lot of the customers that you see on this screen here, again, are live active customers, Tastemade, Young Hollywood, Smithsonian, Screenbox, etc. And we were able to get these folks on all of these different platforms utilizing our distilled templates for Infinite Video for OTT. So let me launch right into Sky News. Sky News is a news organization out of Europe, and we actually publish their content across multiple devices. But I'd like to show you three today: Roku, which is we're on right now, Apple TV, and then finally Amazon Fire. So we support multiple use cases. We support linear, or some people refer to it as live content, but we also support video on demand. As you can see, the content is organized in a very similar fashion across multiple applications, and this is due to the fact that Roku has some very stringent requirements and organization requirements for their content, which are completely different than some of the other platforms. But again, we support live or linear content. Full disclosure, WebEx doesn't do a very good job because it won't support 60 frames per second, so the video will look a little choppy. But we wanted to be able to show that we can publish the same content across multiple devices utilizing the same control plane. Now, if we then go into CBS News is again going to look very similar because our templates have taken all of the Roku requirements and made it an extremely easy system to use. CBS News on Roku is a little bit different in the fact that as soon as you launch the application, it launches right into their linear stream. But you can go back out to their main menu, very similar to what we just saw with the Sky News app, linear content, VOD content. If we then switch to our Apple TV and look at these same two customers, right, Sky News, same content, really same metadata and same thumbnails, represented in a form and fashion that will allow this application to get accepted with Apple TV's ecosystem. So again, live and linear content, video on demand content, same metadata, same assets, just organized just a little bit differently and represented a little bit differently because, again, Apple has different requirements and different organization. And finally, if we go to the Amazon Fire TV and look at Sky News, kind of reinforcing the notion that same content, same metadata, same thumbnails, etc., but organized according to Amazon Fire's specifications. So we have live, we have linear, and different categories, etc. So across Apple, across Roku, and across Amazon, we're able to publish all of the content from the same control plane, same data plane, same metadata, but using the Infinite Video for OTT templates allows us to get much quicker to market and easily to market. Finally, what I'd like to wrap up with is what we call our premium UX. This allows us to represent your assets and your metadata in a little bit richer environment. And because we're running on an Android set-top box, Android allows us a little more freedom than, say, a Roku or an Apple TV. And we can utilize more use cases that, again, allow you to get more eyeballs on your content, But this, again, kind of extends our capabilities. So we support live, we support, VOD. Excuse me, that button too fast. But this gives us a little bit more capabilities to make it a much richer experience. For instance, a great example is we can create multiple profiles. So dad has a profile, mom has a profile, and the kids have a profile. If we go into dad and look at his recommendations, well, these are going to be based upon his viewing habits and his, quite frankly, content searches. And so you can see much more action, much more content that perhaps dad would like. But if we then change that, if we then change that to mom, those recommendations will change a little bit more and look, keep hitting the button too fast. But those recommendations are now things like romantic comedies and those types of things. And then finally, if we change to the kids, you'll see that now our recommendations are much more children appropriate. So that's one way that you can search your content, search your catalog, but we also have the ability to do voice search. Show me Liam Neeson. So now what I'm going to do is I'm not only going to do a search across our content and our catalog, which you see represented here as live and store, but now I've also searched across Netflix. I've also searched across Amazon. And I've also searched across YouTube. I can go to Netflix, and because we can then deep link these applications, I can, as long as I have a subscription, I can watch that Netflix video right inside this same set-top box, and then, of course, when that is over, I can navigate right back to our premium UX. A couple other use cases that we support are things like cloud DVR. So, for instance, if I go into live video, what we're showing here is what we like to call our Zap list, so a really easy way to kind of navigate through your content. And we support cloud DVR use cases like Restart. You come into a program that started 5 or 10 minutes ago, you navigate through the Zap list to restart, and now I'm watching that program from the beginning. Again, a great cloud DVR use case. We also support, your basic use cases, recording, playback, scheduling recordings, etc. So to reiterate, I've shown you Roku, I've shown you Apple, I've shown you Amazon Fire. Those are all template-based applications that are created out of our Infinite Video for over the top. And then finally, we can then even further extend that on some devices to what we call a premium UX. Thank you, and please let me know if you have any questions, and we look forward to doing business.